What's up, guys? So Tuesday I had to put down my dog Xerxes. He was my best friend and pretty much my support system. I've been through a lot of stuff, from my best friend shooting himself to family problems. Everybody has. To my heart attack, and he was there for me when I did not have the willpower to get through that stuff in a healthy way. A lot of it ended up, I turned to drugs, everything, and it all kind of led me to this point where I figured out how to, fight the depression, the anxiety and everything in a healthy, sustainable way that did not involve substances or psychologists. I wanted to use this opportunity to share with you, how I am dealing with this. And basically, there are two ways. I'm going to talk to you about the first way, which is the way that most people deal with negative events in their lives. And, that is, they focus on the negative. They focus on, let's talk about the negative from this event, for example. It would be very easy for me to blame my vet, not the vet that I took him to, but the vet that I had been taking him to. There was stuff that I maybe could have done to prevented this from happening that they didn't really, explain to me adequately enough. I could blame this on them. I could blame myself for that too. I could be angry at God. Why'd you take my best friend? Why is all this negative stuff happening to me? Yada, yada, yada. There are a lot of different ways that I could, really kind of dig myself into an emotional hole of depression and bitterness and hate, just by making the choice to think that way. That said, that is not how I'm coping with this. Everything that I've been through, and everything that he helped me get through has gotten me to the point where, now I view things in a positive way. And guys, let me tell you, that's not easy. It's not like flipping a switch. It takes work, so, when I put him down, before I had to make the decision, I was already, thinking in my head of the positives that would come from this. I've been coming up with like lists of things every day. Just for one, he left me a little puppy, and he's honestly been filling that void pretty well. But all that timing was perfect for me to get another dog. He passed, and he left that second litter, and it really could not have been a better timing, for me to accept his death and move on with a new dog that still had a piece of him. So I'm very thankful for that. Also, I'm very thankful that I got to experience people coming together for me and calling me and texting me just to like see how I am. And I got to experience everybody's feelings about my dog, and hear how much he impacted their life in a positive way. He was kind of like my good side, just because I've been known to be a dick sometimes, but he was not like that. He was very kind to everybody, and that's what they remembered about him. So that was good to hear. I got to see that. Brought me closer to my parents. See a few more positives. The biggest thing, is it taught me that I could get through this, because this was like my biggest fear in life, was losing him. And I was really scared for how I was gonna deal with it. I didn't know if I could deal with it, but I'm thankful for everything bad that has happened in my life that brought me to this, and gave me a system that has helped me deal with my grief in a healthy way. I mean, so yeah, I'm still sad, but I'm not depressed. I miss him, but I'm not letting that consume my life, and I'm not making it something that I view with anger and bitterness, because that's how you create a lifelong, a life full of sadness and hate, So guys, if you are going through something today, I would like to, wish you the best, but also, just know that you are strong enough to see the good in that. So if somebody died, if you lost your job, whatever, instead of focusing on all of the negative that is coming from that situation, focus instead on the good that is coming out of it, the opportunities that might come from this, just the opportunity to become a stronger person is a blessing in and of itself, and that is something that is guaranteed every time a negative event happens in your life. You're basically guaranteed two good things out of every negative. There's always more positive than negative if you just open your eyes to that, instead of being closed to that, and just kind of sink into that dark hole of depression. But anyways, I hope this helps you guys find some strength, because it is this system has helped me find strength. But yeah, y'all have a great rest of the day, and just keep strong, guys. Thanks.